Good morning or good afternoon, Devine family. Me and my beloved are riding. We are headed to pick up our RV today. And something was on my heart, so I figured let's come live on YouTube. I don't know where else to express this, I guess, other than here. But our brother Sam Garrett basically said that he made a big post saying that he felt like he was pretending, like there's a lot of spiritual bypassing that's happening in the spiritual community, and he felt like he was pretending, and that he has some music that he wants to come out with that will reflect his true being. And I guess there's a lot of happenings happening in the world all the time, y'all. It's always something happening, right? And not to bypass what's happening, because it is happening, right? And we see it. And what do we do? A lot of people are questioning, like, hey, what do you guys feel about this? Or what do you guys think about this? And to be honest with you, because I love myself and because I know who I am, I'm able to send love to those people who need it. You know, and not saying like this is spiritual bypassing, but what can I do? What am I going to do? I'm going to go out to the front line and put my life in danger? It's not going to make a difference. Do you know what I'm saying? What I can do, though, is send love to those who need it. And I want to say this too, and I'll let my beloved talk, but you guys, there's no reason to pretend or to be fake. You are both. You're the divine duality. You are that divine duality. You're both light and you're both dark at the same damn time. If you want to be 80% dark and 20% light, like who's counting? Who's here to judge you? You are the judge, right? So be yourself, be true to yourself, first of all, and don't care what anybody thinks about you, because when you start getting I'm baffled, because I was telling my beloved, how can you sit at the foot of God and God is telling you you are God, and you're like, no, I'm just going to be a follower? No, fuck no. Wake the fuck up, people. Like, I wish I can grab people and hug them so they can feel what we're saying. My beloved said, just to wake up in this divine body is a blessing. It is love itself. To be here and to recognize that you are here, you are present, you're looking through the eyes of God. Every time you wake up, you are breathing through the nose of God. Your lungs are the lungs of God. You are that. And it just really, you know, I told Sam Garrett, and I said, listen, Don't be so hard on yourself, man. A lot of people are they're struggling right now. A lot of people are struggling right now because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. I want to tell you, first of all, if something's making you feel a certain type of way, if something's making you feel angry and feel like you can't control, like you just want to punch somebody, right? You're just so angry. You want to punch the next person you see. I invite you to love yourself, because if you have that much hate for your brother or your sister, that tells me that you have that hate for yourself. That tells me that you hate yourself, and I invite you in to go within and to really get to know who you are. Maybe this is the awakening that you need. Maybe you have to. I always tell my beloved that light always comes out of darkness. And I'm not going to judge you if you punch somebody. I hope you don't judge me. I don't give a shit if you judge me if I punch somebody, because in that moment, it's divine. And I don't care what anybody thinks about me, because I know who I truly am. I'm the only one that can judge me. And I'm beautiful at it. I'm a beautiful judger. But that's just the mind telling you that, Yeah, so it really shocked me to see that. But then I was like, you know what? It's not that I'm placing him above. I know he's my brother. I don't see him as a guru. I've never seen him as a guru. I've seen him as a beautiful maker of music, and to help awaken people through his music. And I know that if he's feeling like that, and he has a huge platform that a lot of people are feeling like that, I'm going to tell you who's not feeling like that is me and Gigi. We're not feeling like that. Because we have a relationship with ourselves. We know who we are. And there's a lot of people that pretend, and they will say, oh yes, light this incense, burn this sage, and say this chant 50,000 times to your altar. You are the fucking altar. You are the incense. You are the chant. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of pretenders out there. A lot of people that will tell you good things, which you want to hear, and, charge you thousands and thousands of dollars just to tell you what I'm telling you right now, which is to come back to yourself. Figure out who you are. First of all, that's the first step. Who are you? Who are you without this physical? Who are you without this physical body? Who are you without this name? Who are you without your house? Who are you without your children? Come back to that point. Who are you? Because you're not just Jessica, and you're not just Alonzo, and you're not just a female that's walking this earth. You're not just a mother. You're not that. Figure out who you are without that stuff. And that's your true self. And I'm going to tell you, you are God. That's who you are. Breathing through breath. Experiencing your children. Experiencing through the eyes of God. How is that possible, Jess? Because I'm telling you, it is. It is.
Yeah, that's the answer to it. Like you say, what remains after everything is gone? What remains? Who are you truly are? It is you, the being, the conscious being. It is effortless. And the thing about what we were talking about is that.
But even in effortless, there's some darkness.
Yeah, it's darkness there. It's both balance. That's what the yin and yang represents. But besides that, guys, it's what's most important right now, because I want to bring a solution to everything. Is what's most important is to listen to the words of the guru, right? To the one that's pointing to the truth, and not take shape in your mind. Because once we take shape in our minds, that's when all the chaos and all the judgment and everything happens. You know, it is totally fine to be in the world and to know yourself. It's totally fine. So what Sam Garrett was going through is another part of his awakening. You know, a lot of beings don't understand that. You know, it's not all about love and light all the time. We are here strictly from love, right? Strictly from love, but it's not an intimate love. It's a love of existence. Just like my beloved was saying, we love here and now. You know what I mean? And it's not that it's God shining through us. We are God itself. We are the source itself. The lungs of God, as my beloved says. The lungs of God. The beingness of God. Consciousness.
Nature's not nice.
No. I mean, we made that. Yeah, nature's not always nice, guys. Nature's not always nice. But like I said, the most important part is just to not take shape in your mind and just sit with yourself. Study yourself, you know.
Yes.
Study yourself. Instead of reacting to every thought that appears, stay silent and see the nature of mind itself. And it's unstable until you become stable. And once you're stable, the mind, it doesn't have any power. And we use the concept of the fan, like Sri Moji Baba was saying, you know. Once you unplug the fan, it still goes for a little while. But just sit there in silence and watch it as it slowly slows down. And you'll see what remains is all power. You, the pure one. But
Yeah, we take so much time, right? Going to school, studying every other subject, math, literature, science, English, but we don't take the time out to study ourselves? What type of fucking society is that? The society that doesn't want you to awaken? The society that wants you to be in chaos and fear? The society that doesn't want you to be united with your fellow human? The society that tells you that you're red or blue or black or white? The society that does not want you to, wants to create separation? The society. So like he said, study yourself. I think that is the biggest message out of this whole message is study yourself. Study yourself. Take the time to study yourself. You've been in this body for how long? And you haven't taken one day to study yourself. You know, we can tell you all day long who you are, but if you don't do the research yourself, you're never going to get it. You're going to be sitting at the feet of God telling him, who am I? Telling her, who am I? Sitting at the foot of God and you can't even get it. That's craziness to me. You guys are sitting at the foot of God right now. Wake up. Wake up. Another thing too that he had said was that he did feel like he said he feels like it makes me very sad to hear that, because damn, he said at the foot of God, you know, but said 99% of people are sitting at the foot of God. You know, they're sitting at the foot of God and not even understanding what's happening, what God is telling you. You know, shit, Jesus even said go within. It's like 55 times in the Bible. Go within, go within, go within, go within. And if you don't know what that within is, then you can't go there, right?
Right, the conditioning is so deep. If I was to say just be here now, you go where is be here now?
Yeah.
You. It's you, presence itself.
Absolutely. I want to love you guys so much. I wanted to comment on what's happening, but I'm not going to comment on what's happening because it's always fucking happening. Do you know what I'm saying? It's always happening. And people could say, oh, this is so much worse. No, it's not fucking worse. 100 years in this country, it was a different type of people that were being enslaved. It's always happened. It's not something new. This is not something new. This is always happening. Like I always say, this earth started with violence. Violence, volcanoes erupting and fire and fucking everything. Meteorites hitting the earth. That's how we have gold and silver. You know, it was a violent start. You know, and who's to say violent is wrong? Who's to say that? It's a part of darkness, you know. It is a part of darkness. With that being said, I just wanted to come up here and express myself freely and just say, you guys, we love you guys. We are sitting at the foot of God with you, asking you to go within. Asking you, who are you? Holding your hand, loving you, hugging you, holding you, but also pushing you off the fucking ledge at the same time. It's time now. Years and years we've been teaching. Years and years we've been saying the same damn thing. It's been years now. At least 8 years we've been speaking and saying the same thing over and over and over and over. And it gets frustrating to repeat yourself over and over and over and over. Do you know what I'm saying? So we ask you guys to listen to our teachings. Go back to our other videos. This is why we haven't been here, because it's the same damn message. It's going to be the same message every time. Find yourself. Know yourself. Once you know yourself, you will love yourself. You will love everything else as well, because you'll see everyone as the eyes of God. And unfortunately, our politicians don't know that, or they do, and they're playing the shit out of society because they don't want you to be free. They want you enslaved and they want you suffering, period. Because they make money that way. They become rich off your suffering and your misery. So if you can understand that concept, maybe that can help you awaken a little bit.
You can't control the free will.
Yeah. So I'm gonna celebrate myself today. Shit, I'm happy. I am so happy. I am happy. I am so grateful that I get to wake up and be in the eyes of God. See with the eyes of God. Listen to fucking music. I was just telling him, thank God we weren't in the 1600s and the 1500s. We wouldn't even have no Devine music to play. We would have to play with ourselves. That would be boring. How beautiful life is. How beautiful it is to have technology in your hands to access everything. I don't know about you, but when I was in high school, I didn't have that luxury. I didn't have a cell phone where I can just type up, who am I? You know, I didn't have that Google search. I had to go into the dictionary. You have the power. You are the power. Power to the people. We love you guys.